When Beverly Rose Hopper and I formed the Friends of the San Jose Rose Garden, the first goal was banning the use of Roundup. All right, banning the use of Roundup, and that was really Beverly's doing. Beverly brings a lot to this organization as a Master Rosarian. She has won countless awards with the American Rose Society, including the Presidential Citation for Volunteerism. Over the years, she has been a tireless advocate for this garden. I present to you my friend and co-founder of the Friends of the San Jose Rose Garden, Beverly Rose Hopper.
Well, thank you very much, and just thank you so much for all being here today. This has taken a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Blood, because roses are thorny, and sometimes we get pricked. Sweat, you try planting 735 roses. That takes a lot of sweat. And tears, the tears from how it was a few years ago, and those of us who love this garden would come over and see the sad shape it was in. But now the tears of joy we have. Walking through this garden yesterday, I was overcome. I was ready to start bawling like a baby. I mean, the roses are so spectacular, and what can you say? They're fantastic. We have gone from probation to elation. Probation 2 years ago with the AARS, and the elation of this garden that has been renewed, rejuvenated, and restored. And I want to make sure that you see the before and after pictures that we have on display and on the website, because it's easy to forget the state that it was in. And we want to make sure it never gets back to that state. And we have all of you to thank for turning it around. The garden not only received its full reaccreditation back by the AARS, but even better, through everyone's hard work, both at the city, the volunteers, it is now going to be a test garden for the AARS. Only 23 in the nation, the only one in Northern California. And you will be seeing, I know, you believe it? To go from free the roses, sending the garden into rehab, and it becoming a test garden is just phenomenal. It's really mind-boggling. It's been, in fact, the other exciting news with this garden, and you'll be hearing more about the test garden in a moment, is that it's now being used as a case study nationwide for other communities and other parks. Isn't that fantastic? So, I know Terry and I, we're getting calls and emails from other parts of the country, Omaha, all over, of wanting to know, what did we do? What can they do to turn their parks and gardens around? So I think that's something the city can be very proud of. It's a demonstration, really, how volunteers can make a difference, and the power of one volunteer. Each one of you, what a difference you can make. I want to say something about the volunteers. Could not do it without the tremendous volunteers. We have the two-tier volunteer program, the master volunteers in the green vests, and all the other regular volunteers that come out at events like this. And some of the hours that have been logged, Miles, over almost 450 hours he has logged volunteering in the garden. Harry, over there next to him, 335. Now, I know the Rose, for every 10 hours they volunteer, you get a gold star. And the Rose Garden resident talked about Harry, had a picture of him, and said he had 23 stars. Well, Terry, I think we owe him a few more stars.
Yeah. It's tough to keep up, I can tell you.
That's right. Lynn, 216, but a lot of, so many other people, like the Gannons, who have been here from the beginning at every event. But whether it is a master volunteer with a lot of stars, or someone who is a first-timer, you are all stars in our books. So thank you so much for turning this garden around. I do want to thank the city, the staff that were out today helping, Randy, Robert, Leo, Kurt, Louie, Have, Jesse, and Alex. Thank you for helping to set up for today. Woo! And the city has presented Friends of the San Jose Rose Garden with many different awards, and we appreciate that. But today we have some certificates of appreciation. I will pass out afterwards for Pierluigi Oliverio, thank you, Councilman, Jeffrey Gomez, Lance Loveday, Hugh Likens, Brandon Caspar, Mike Avizito. I mean, I'll go through them all here, so please. Did I mix anyone? I'm sorry. I'll just move on fast. Mike Will! Mike! I have a certificate for you. Thank you. In fact, it was Mike's idea to have the vests. Aren't they great? Woohoo! And I have one last very short presentation, and that is I want to say something about my co-founder, Terry Riley. And when we started this whole event, you know, we originally started off more of a neighborhood thing. And the very first event back in September of 2007, you may not know this, but I chaired that event, and Terry tried to talk me out of chairing it. He said, Beverly, you're going to end up doing all the work. And I thought, that's really funny now, because how much work has this man done out here now? Isn't that great? But he's been tremendous and so hardworking, and after that first event, he's so wonderful with number crunching and everything, did that great map. We discovered this park is much bigger than the neighborhood. It's the whole huge community. And that's what really led us into this organization. And I have something to give you. I'm a president. You'd step up. Wow. If you would step up, I have the golden trowel. It says, to Terry Riley, in honor of digging the rose garden out of a thorny situation.
I am not worthy.
Yes,
Hold it there, hold it there.
Okay, so thank you.